In the heart of New York high society, where wealth and influence were inherited like fine china, two powerful families were preparing to merge their fortunes. Ethan Carter, heir to the Carter real estate empire, was engaged to Victoria Monroe, the daughter of a tech billionaire. On paper, they were a power couple made in heaven. In reality, it was a storm waiting to break. Victoria was drop-dead gorgeous jet black hair, piercing blue eyes, but her beauty came with a razor-sharp tongue. She belittled waiters, barked at assistants, and treated Ethan like he was lucky to even be in her presence. Ethan, on the other hand, had his own dark flaw. He was a serial womanizer. Bartenders, models, even his father's friend's wife, if she showed interest, Ethan never said no. The truth caught up with him when Victoria found him in a downtown hotel suite with a swimsuit model. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She simply stood there, her voice cold and cutting. "You just ruined the deal of your life, Ethan, and I don't mean business." That night, she walked away, and the tabloids had a field day. Playboy heir loses billion-dollar bride. The headlines read. Ethan's reputation tanked. Months passed. The wild nights felt emptier. His father's disappointment was crushing, and for the first time, Ethan started questioning who he was. He stopped the partying, dove into the family business, and tried to rebuild his life. That's when he met Lily Parker. Lily wasn't from his social circle. She ran a small but thriving art gallery in Brooklyn. She was warm, grounded, and treated everyone with kindness, whether they were a millionaire client or the janitor mopping the floor. Ethan fell hard, not for her looks, though she was stunning, but for her heart. For once, he was faithful. But there was one complication. Lily had a lifelong best friend, Jake. They grew up together, shared everything, and claimed they were just friends. Ethan tried to believe it, but he saw the way Jake looked at her, the way his voice softened when he said her name. 2 years later, Ethan and Lily tied the knot in a gorgeous Hamptons wedding. Guests toasted to the reformed playboy and his true love. But not everyone was celebrating. Victoria, still seething over the public humiliation, had been following Ethan's redemption arc from afar. The fact that he had found love and respect burned her alive inside. She decided if she couldn't ruin his reputation, she'd ruin his life. She reached out to an unexpected ally, Jake. Jake had always said he wanted Lily to be happy, but deep down, her marriage to Ethan felt like a theft. Victoria played on that feeling. "She's not safe with him," Victoria whispered over coffee in a dim Manhattan cafe. "People like Ethan don't change. Help me, and we can make sure she's free again." It was twisted logic, but jealousy has a way of clouding judgment. Jake agreed to help without asking too many questions. The plan was set for Ethan and Lily's first anniversary dinner. Ethan had rented a rooftop overlooking the Manhattan skyline, candlelight, champagne, the works. Jake's role was simple: leave the service entrance unlocked so Victoria could get in. As the night came, Lily laughed under the string lights, her smile brighter than the city below. Meanwhile, Victoria crept through the building in a black coat, a small pistol tucked into her purse. Jake waited in the shadows near the entrance. But as Victoria got closer to the rooftop, he started to feel sick. He could picture Lily's face if Ethan died shattered, hollow. He realized the awful truth. Helping Victoria wouldn't make Lily love him. It would only destroy her. When Victoria reached for the gun, Jake grabbed her wrist. "What are you doing?" she hissed. "Saving her from you," he said through clenched teeth. They struggled. The gun slipped and hit the concrete with a metallic clang. The sound carried over the music, and Ethan turned just in time to see the scene unfolding. He rushed forward, shielding Lily. Security swarmed, tackling Victoria. She screamed about unfinished business as she was dragged away. Jake stood frozen, guilt all over his face. Later, in a quiet corner, Jake admitted everything to Ethan. "I thought, maybe if you were gone, she'd come back to me. I was wrong." I'm sorry. Ethan's jaw tightened, but his voice stayed calm. If you love her, you'll leave. No more phone calls. No more visits. Just let her be happy. Jake nodded, tears in his eyes. He left New York that night. Victoria was charged with attempted murder and taken into custody. In the months that followed, Ethan and Lily grew even closer. One night, walking hand in hand along the Brooklyn Bridge, Lily whispered, "I almost lost you." Ethan kissed her hair. "You saved me long before tonight, Lily. You made me into someone worth keeping." Above them, the city lights glowed like stars, silently witnessing a love that had survived betrayal, jealousy, and revenge. And somewhere far away, Jake watched from the shadows of a different city, knowing she was safe and that was enough. What would you do if your partner's best friend secretly wanted you gone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want more emotional and suspenseful animated love stories.